welcome back. My name is Dana and this video is going to be a really fun one, mainly for me, hopefully for you. My phone's in the shot, no worries, because we're testing out an at-home keratin treatment, which is why I just didn't care what my hair looked like for the intro of this video. I'm going to put it up just because it is distracting me, but also my friend cut me bangs over the weekend, so we'll see. Maybe I'll go and get them kind of tidied up a little. Even though she did a great job, I might want them shorter actually. That's not the point of the video. So today, I'm so excited. I've had this for a while. This is ANSWR, the at-home keratin treatment kit. So if you've heard of a Brazilian blowout, a keratin treatment, they're kind of all, well, they're similar. They of course have different ingredients. Some have like more natural products. The ones that I've been using lately have had kind of like vegan keratin or regular keratin, no formaldehyde, just very like good for your hair versus some of the other ones like the actual Brazilian blowout. I feel like that one like takes your hair from like being full and luscious to like woo, but like very straight. So hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I obviously did not just go into the background, which I should have, but a keratin or a Brazilian blowout treatment is meant to take frizzy, unruly, curly, whatever you may think of it, hair, and basically straighten it. Now, the reason that I like keratin treatments or I've done a Brazilian blowout once or twice, but I kind of prefer keratin, is because my hair naturally is quite curly. You can't even see it here. It's because I blew it dry this morning, but it has a lot of wave to it, especially underneath. I've got a lot of curl. My hair is naturally just quite curly. And before you tell me how beautiful that is and how much you love it, I do too. I actually do like curly hair, but I work out a lot, and for me it's just not realistic, and it would be so much work to basically have my curls be perfect every day working out because my hair gets so sweaty. So it's just not part of my lifestyle. Straight hair is easier for me. I kind of feel more myself with straight hair. So I just don't want to hear like people being like, but your hair is so pretty. Like we always want what we don't have, right? So I could say the same about your straight hair if you're the one saying it. And that's neither here nor there. That's just a lifetime of hearing how beautiful curly hair is from people with straight hair. So we're gonna get on with it, just whatever. It's just hair. If you don't like it, change it. It's not that big of a deal. And the reason that I like these types of things, I've never tried it at home, but the reason that I like keratin treatments is because they're not permanent and they don't damage your hair. They actually make it easier and more manageable. And they usually are pretty much like, well, your hair grows out. So for me, it's about 6 months and then it's like time to do it again. So it's been, I guess the last time I did it, I try to do it at the beginning of the summer since it's so humid here. But I got this sent to me from the brand ANSWR. And I've been sitting on it because I've been traveling and I've been doing other things and I really want to give it the time that it deserves. So today I'm going to sit down. I've taken some before pictures of my hair. I'm going to go through it with you and then I'm going to sit with it and then rinse it out and show you what it looks like afterward. So let's get into the specs and like read all about it before I start doing it though. Okay, so I'm going to I put it on my brow because I am going to actually start going through my hair as I talk to you. I thought that that would be kind of, you could see me doing it while I'm talking. It's a 2-for-1. Okay, so this is the box that comes in. And what you get is you get a little card that says turn heads. And then on the back, it says 6 steps to smooth. And it tells you exactly what to do and the aftercare. So we're gonna go through that together. In the kit, you also get, well, this one is, I think, like a little free gift. It's a flyaway comb, so it just looks like brow gel or whatever, mascara, and you can just catch your little flyaways. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to try it. And then the main parts of it are this, which is the actual keratin treatment. You get 100 milliliters, which is 3.4 fluid ounces. They say about half of that works if you have thinner or shorter hair, or use the full thing if you have thicker or longer hair. And then we also have 200 milliliter shampoo and conditioner, which if you've ever done a keratin treatment, you know that they recommend that you use like a no sulfate, no paraben, no all these things, shampoo and conditioner. So they also provide it in this kit, which is really nice. I'm gonna start reading from this and I'm gonna be looking down a little bit while I read and start applying it to my hair. But before we do that, let's go through the steps. So step 1, section and spray. Divide clean, dry hair into sections and spray on each section until saturated. Usually this means applying the entire bottle. We're probably going to apply the entire bottle. And then it says comb through, making sure that it is evenly distributed, and leave your hair open, I guess down. Then let it act. Let those botanicals work their magic. 40 minutes for thinner hair, 60 minutes for thicker hair. And then rinse with just water, blow dry, and straighten. I'm going to start spraying it in and I'm going to tell you what is all the fuss about this. Okay, so as I mentioned before, this is an at-home treatment as opposed to when you go into the salon usually. I wonder if I should be wearing gloves. I'm not going to, they didn't say anything. So when you go into the salon, it's usually a pretty long process, like a few hours. It's hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I think you can sometimes get some cheaper, but like I found that you kind of pay for what you get or get what you pay for. This one is at home and it costs $70. Right now it's 22% off. So it comes down to, what is it, $40? Yeah, that's for the single, or $55, excuse me. You can get a twin pack right now for $87, normally $111. But that's like a third, if not a fourth of what it costs normally. So it's a very, very good deal. I say that, but I don't know how this is gonna work because I've never tried this. We are trying it at the same time. So I told you how it works. It also mentions that it's silicone-free, formaldehyde-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, and silicone-free. So if you're worried about any of those, this is pretty healthy and good for your hair. It also has Keratin TM technology. I'm reading this word for word. 100% vegan keratin combined with gentle acids help control frizz, seal cuticles, and balance your hair's pH while restoring softness and shine. Okay, so I told you how to use it. We're just gonna keep sectioning it off and spraying it through, and then we let it sit for a while, and then we rinse it out. So I'm gonna continue doing that, and I'll come back in a little bit. I'm back, and I look like a drowned rat. So my hair is fully saturated. I didn't use the whole bottle. I maybe used like, what is that, 2/3, 3/4? And I could maybe, I don't know, I might continue spraying it on. I really focused on the edges of my hair and like right at the nape of my neck because that's where I have the most curls. That's kind of my area for curl, frizz, that kind of thing. You guys have probably seen it in videos like right there. So that's where I focused. I got all of it, but it was not hard. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like chemically. My ear is red, which I hope is not a problem. It might just be that I'm brushing it so much, but we're gonna see. So now it says to let it sit for 40 minutes for thinner hair, 60 minutes for thicker hair. My hair is kind of in between, maybe on the thinner side, but I'm probably gonna do about 50 minutes. I'm just gonna sit around, I'm gonna wash my face, I'm gonna like watch a movie or a TV show. My ear is bright red and it's burning. And then I'm gonna rinse it out. You don't need to see that because I'll probably just hop in the shower. And then come back and blow dry and straighten it. So we do have to blow dry and straighten, that's key. So I'll show you guys that and I'll show you the before and the after, of course. So we'll see. I'll see you in a little bit. It's time to begin straightening. So I'm gonna section it up pretty much like I always do. We'll start with the bottom and I'll just fast forward through this and you can kind of see as it goes along. Woo! All right, we're straight, like very, very straight. So this is typically what it's gonna look like when you get a Brazilian or a keratin treatment. It's gonna be this stick straight, and depending on the treatment, some say that you can't wash it for like 24 hours, some say, I think it's like 48 with a real Brazilian. This one, it just says don't wash it for 24 hours, so not that big of a deal, but it is like a little, at least difficult for me because I was planning on working out tomorrow, which is Monday, and it's like a cardio day for me, which means I sweat a lot. And while I don't necessarily wash my hair every day, I didn't want it to even get wet, even like sweaty. So I think I'm just gonna hold off on working out tomorrow and really like give it the full, what they say, not to get it wet for 24 hours. But others don't say that, so I've been at salons where they're like, no, you're good. You can wash it tomorrow if you want. I'm just going through, making sure I got every little bit, last piece. So yeah, I mean, so far so good, but at the same time, like, my hair would be this straight if I straightened it without a keratin treatment, so I don't really know what the lasting effect will be. What I'll do is I will get an after picture of it now, which is gonna look straight. That's not gonna be a shock, but I'm gonna also kind of like take pictures, after pictures this week and see kind of how it looks, especially after I wash it and work out and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'll see you guys later. Look at my hair. It's so thin. Now, this is what typically it will look like if I straighten, like with the straightening iron all the way through, and also the other Brazilian blowouts and keratin treatments. The first day is just super straight and super thin, which I don't love, but this is also normal. I have been using, they have a like gel to get the flyaways down, because you also get a lot of flyaways. So that's what's in my hair. But if you're wondering why it looks so thin, that's why. But it is 5:14 now, so I can't remember. I think I did the treatment about 24 hours ago. So what I'm going to do now is I'm at the gym and I'm going to go work out, and then I'm not going to shower. Okay, I came home, showered, my hair was soaking wet from cardio, went ahead and blew it dry because that's what the instructions say. So I'm not shampooing it tonight. I will probably shampoo it in a few days because I don't shampoo it every other day or even every day or anything like that. So this is what it looks like. I'm just putting this in because I need to go make dinner now, but looks exactly the same. So the big key will be after I wash my hair. I will check in a few days. I finally washed my hair and I can already tell, I feel like it did a very nice job. It's not 100% straight. And honestly, unless it's like the very, very powerful Brazilian blowout, which is also kind of not great for your hair, it's never 100% straight in my world, but this is pretty freaking straight. Like normally these hairs would all be super curly at this point. So I'm just going to do a little clip, and then tomorrow I'm going to blow dry it tonight, but I'm going to show you tomorrow. Well, hello. It's been a week. Literally, like, it's been a week since the last time I filmed. It's also been a week, but I'm here to do the final check-in. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair. I want to say this is, let's see, it's definitely over a week. I would say like 8 days maybe since the first time I washed it. So this is like what it is going forward, and it's spectacular. That's just it. Now, I think I mentioned this in the last clip. The hair under here it's got like a little bit of wave to it. That's the curliest part of my hair, and maybe I just like missed some of it. Not necessarily like missed it, but like maybe for next time I would focus on that area. But overall, like, it's not that bad. This is my hair kind of like air drying out of the shower. I look like a monster right now. Please excuse this look. I don't know what to do. But the whole point of this video is not that. It's just how straight my hair is. Like, this would never, ever, 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 ever happen with me just washing my hair and not drying it. So 100% this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I get at the salon. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go just dry it really quickly. It also takes like a fraction of the time that it would normally take to dry, just because it's not as curly, and show you guys the final look. And I should have all the before and afters, and I really think that will highlight, especially like the before where I had quite a bit of a wave, which I don't mind. I like that, but this is just so much easier for me. So BRB. All right, I'm back in the nick of time. Look at how straight it is. It's so straight. It's also so shiny. It just feels healthier. It's easier to deal with. The only thing, and this is with all, well, not all, but most keratin treatments that I've had, you definitely get like more flyaways. You look at that could be a good thumbnail. No, I'm kidding. But this one does come, the kit comes with the flyaway like little brush. It's basically like a clear brow gel, which I bet would work. Let's try it. Why not? This is not the flyaway one that came with it. But if you do have just a clear brow gel, it works. I mean, why wouldn't it? But anyway, so what are my final thoughts on this? Well, I actually already bought 2 more sets, my own, with my own money. The first one was sent to me with no like promise of me posting or anything, just like if I like it, maybe I'll post about it, that kind of thing. I loved it. And I bought 2 more because they had a Black Friday kind of like week deal type thing. So I got 2 of them for 30% off. So like the total was $60. And I'm thinking like, if this lasts for 3-4 months, which it should, maybe even less, I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with it lasting for less time in the winter, just because in the winter it's not as humid, you know, that kind of thing. But I wanted to stock up on it. So if that tells you anything, it tells you that I love it. And I am kind of obsessed with it. Like, this is gonna cut out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars from my, me having to go to the salon. So I don't know what else to say. I obviously am obsessed with it and really like my results. You know, the flyaways are not a big issue in my world. You could also just use a little hairspray. It's not a big deal. I don't see any downsides, honestly. And if I do have one recommendation, this kind of like is dependent on you, but I don't need more shampoos or conditioners. I have ones that are sulfate free and, you know, have all the like free from things. So I would just get the actual bottle of keratin treatment if you're like me. But if you do need those shampoos, go ahead and get them. I don't find that the shampoo and conditioner are like magical, but you know, they do the trick. But for me, it's just more worth it to get just the treatment. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I am looking like a hot mess right now, but all that matters is my hair is nice and shiny and straight. All right, so I'm gonna end this video here, and I will see you guys as my hair like falls down. It's a process. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.